Good morning, good morning. Today is my 30th day of my 30-day fast. And as you see, I'm out here walking. I'm in nature. I'm going to get under this tree real quick and kind of take a moment because I walked that whole trail from where you see that car all the way over there, all the way around here. And I went this way and went all the way down and around, okay? So I'm taking a moment. I want to say that this has been an amazing journey. That I really didn't realize how strong I was. I really didn't realize how much I could accomplish in such a short time. Like, I believe in myself. Please don't get me wrong. I don't have low self-esteem. And sometimes people think, oh, she have low self-esteem. You don't have to have low self-esteem to be suicidal. You don't have to have low self-esteem to feel like giving up. I just want you to know that. So I felt all of that. And then some. Depression, feeling like you're not worthy. That don't mean that you don't feel like that don't mean that you'll take anything from somebody. Feeling like you're not worthy sometimes is when you have an anointing on your life, right? You have a call. We all have a purpose, but you don't feel good enough to fulfill your purpose. That's oftentimes when your anxiety kicks in. That's often when your depression kicks in, right? On this journey, I've learned to just be 100% me. Like, who cares what people think? Like, okay, I can get a lace front. I got wigs. I got wigs on wigs on wigs. But guess what? When you're doing so much, do you really want to do that? Sometimes you just want to be. You just want to be. You don't really want the pressure of everybody trying to hold you accountable to certain things that don't even matter. Like, you worried about my hair, but you're not worried about my soul. You're worried about my lashes or my nails, but you're not worried about if I'm pleasing God daily, if I'm serving God daily. You're not worried about the impact that I'm making. So I get a lot of, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I get some requests like, hey, you need to stand up in the picture. I'm like, oh, okay. I get people like, hey, looking good, and I appreciate it. But the biggest thing is, please don't misunderstand my purpose. I'm not trying to advertise for a connection unless it's a soul connection. I'm not out here trying to get anybody's attention unless it's going to change their dimension. So I'm going to say that again. I'm not trying to get your attention unless it's going to change your dimension. I'm kind of like an ocean, you know what I'm saying? Like a body of water. You look at the water and you be like, oh, that's pretty. That's nice. Wow. But very few people really think about the depths of the ocean. They think about what may be on top. Yeah, the surface, right? They're not thinking about what's below the surface. So with me, and I'm being honest, just like God, we got to look below the surface. We got to go deeper than what's on the outside, because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, right? So I've seen God's grace and mercy, but I've never seen his face. I love butterflies, y'all. I've seen God's grace and mercy, but I've never seen his face. But I believe, because I know it's real. I know God is real. So I just wanted to say, like, no matter what you do, be who you are. Embrace that. On this 30-day journey, I really, really, really have come to really, really love and appreciate myself. Not eating when everybody else is eating, cooking when people are eating, going to get food for people that you're not eating. I was at one point an emotional eater, or literally, and I was using food to kill myself. Because I was like, nobody will know. Just keep eating. Get bigger, more unhealthy. My hope was that my heart stopped. And then I had a situation. So, I'm going to say this. A lot of times we have goals and they're negative. And just so you know, you can still accomplish a negative goal, right? If you want to be unhappy, you're going to be unhappy. If your intention every day, you wake up without motivation, without elevation, you don't aspire to change anything in your life, you'll accomplish that. So like I said, my face was paralyzed February 15th. And I woke up and I thought I was having a stroke. It was the grace of God that I wasn't. But I wanted to die, so why all of a sudden did I change my mind, right? When you start seeing the results of your actions, when you start seeing the results of your actions, why are you scared now? Why are you disappointed? Why are you upset? That's what you wanted, right? If you want to live a full life, an abundant life with purpose, you got to have a vision. You have to have gratitude. You have to remain authentic. Most of the time I'm talking, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of stuff I'm saying, I'm talking to myself as well. I'm not just preaching. I'm practicing what I preach, and I don't mean it in a sense of gospel. I'm being honest. Like, we have to get away from what we think other people are all about or what they're doing. A lot of times we just need to focus on the message for real. Now, my mentor, my coach, Stormy, she says, you can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. And that's true. But if you in hell, you're probably going to look like it. If you're going through hell, you're probably going to look like it. But when you come out of that place, and when you come into grace, and when you walk in mercy, when you walk in love, people can tell. They'll be able to see it on you. So this has been an amazing journey. This won't be the only fast, obviously, that I'm doing. God called me to this specific fast because I never in a million years, I thought that was Gandhi and Jesus. I was like, that's amazing, they did it. But if I can do it, you can do it. Put everything aside that doesn't matter. Anything negative. Anything that doesn't serve you. And become the best version of yourself. All right. Love and blessings. I hope I inspired you on today. I hope that my journey has inspired you. And I can commit to that I'm going to keep going at all costs. Life is about living. So I encourage you to do that. All right. Blessings and love.